Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple destined to be in love that loves reacting to some Destiny.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Oh, because of, last episode, the final shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to Destiny 2 Echoes. This is part 1 of that. So I guess it's got 3 acts. So each act is going to be a part. And if you want all of our Destiny reactions, we got playlists for you. If you want early ad-free access, check out Patreon. Links in the description on this video. You can get a month ahead there. You can also do that here on YouTube. Hit the little join button down below.
Yeah.
But on Patreon, you'll get early access to both channels.
There it is.
Yeah.
The witness is no more.
Yay.
It tempted us.
It did.
Our friends kept us standing tall, and we prevailed. From that victory, something new emerged. Whatever it is, it ran aground on Nessus. We don't know what to expect, so we're sending our best.
The Guardian.
You won't be alone. Saint and Osiris are attaching to
Nice.
the fire team for this investigation.
Good.
The Vex have taken notice, and an old friend made contact, looking for help,
Old friend.
looking for you.
Captain, I told you I'd watch the Vex, and they are way out of line. You should come and kill them. Like old times. Visit soon.
Nice.
Okay.
Osiris, we're approaching Nessus. Scanners show radial aerial surges near the impact site.
Whatever landed here must be of great interest to the Vex. We need to find out why. The destruction of the Witness was an inflection point. All of Sol is reeling from your accomplishment, Guardian. I'm leaving you and Saint to run down this lead while I assess the fallout of our historic victory. Make contact with Failsafe and update me once you have some hard data. Good luck.
Failsafe will be so happy to see you, Guardian. She's been stuck in the Exodus Black for so long. I can't wait to tell her what Osiris has planned. But first, the Vex. Show them that even after our biggest victory, the Vanguard does not sleep.
Osiris keeps it balanced. He's like, talks about Fallout, but he's like, of a great victory. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't get too high or too low. Osiris is very even.
Captain, you actually came. And it only took a minor cataclysm.
Failsafe. What can you tell us about the anomaly that landed here?
Whatever it is, it's causing the Vex to change. And they hate changing. It's kind of freaking me out. If you reconnect me to my external data array, I can provide a more detailed analysis. I'd do it myself, but this shipwreck is the closest thing I have to a body.
For now, Osiris has a surprise once we're finished here.
Your tone suggests a high probability of exciting news. I am properly motivated. Let's go. Hey, before we go, could you clear out some Vex for me? They put me in quarantine after the impact. So rude. Once their local infrastructure is destroyed, along with their enviable autonomous bodies, my connectivity will be re-enabled.
Well, the two personalities of Failsafe.
Yeah.
The Vex quarantine has been broken. I'm free.
Ooh, that's a cool
We
ghost.
can now survey the impact site and reintegrate the data array. My Calamity is your tourist destination. See how that keeps happening.
Osiris thinks that this anomaly could be paracausal. Maybe that's why the Vex are so curious.
That makes sense. Prediction is their whole thing, and they never saw this coming.
There, the impact site. It doesn't look like a crater. It punched right through the planetary crust.
Well, yeah. If it transferred kinetic energy like a meteor particulates right now. Which supports my initial hypothesis that this is super weird. There's my data array.
But this is super weird.
But like her other voice kind of sounds like
There's a firewall
the chick from the insurance commercial.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not Flo, but the like other one that's really dry.
Please decapitate Vex at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, I was also thinking like the personality of like Baggy or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
You just ripped its head right off.
But she totally sounds like the girl from
So cool.
the insurance commercial. The one that just did the graduation thing.
Yes. Exactly.
Both nodes at the same time to bypass the firewall. Initializing reboot. That tickles. Diagnostics started. And I am inundated with critical system errors.
Oh my gosh, the chaos.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Can't reconnect without a little awkwardness. Right, Captain?
Sure.
The Vex are calling up their premium units to stop you. There must be something very interesting in this pit.
Also, premium opponent. He's got the little snap too.
Connection reestablished. All systems operational.
Look, Guardian. The impact site is being sealed. It's like the planet is healing itself.
As a sentient, non-organic life form, I endorse this bizarre metaphor. Nessus lives!
Nessus lives. Free Nessus.
Survey mission complete. I am now analyzing data from the time of impact, which I will happily share with you after I learn what the surprise is.
Fair is fair. You were very helpful in guiding us here. So helpful. That Osiris is building you a relay in the helm. We are bringing you aboard as a planetary consultant.
Nice.
I am rerouting power supplies to experience joy once again. And complete. Yay! I'll see you aboard the helm. Neighbors.
Oh, they knew you needed this silliness after
Oh God. Yes.
how heavy Final Shape 2 was. Or Destiny 2 Final Shape was.
How's it going, guys?
All systems stable. Signal is clear. Initializing now.
Hello? Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the helm, failsafe.
Give me a second to recalibrate. It's the first time I've been off of the Exodus Black since... My creation. I've never been a guest before. Thank you for having me.
We need to know what happened on Nessus after the impact.
I see your politeness filter is also broken. Noted. Initially, the Vex responded with their usual exoplanetary impact protocol, but then a new signal emerged. Still Vex, but distinct.
Distinct? In what way?
Limited analysis indicates it's an alternate tessellation of the radiolarial substrate.
Put it simply, I may have spent centuries in the infinite forest, but I'm still a Titan.
It's the same old song, but a new voice singing in a different key.
Is it some kind of corruption in the system? A cascading failure?
The opposite. It's emergent behavior. The machine version of rebelling against authority. You can relate to that, right, Osiris?
Sure, I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure you do.
This is the dawning of a new age. Even the Vex can see it. For the first time since the Black Fleet arrived, I feel like anything is possible. For centuries, the Witness pushed us toward a final confrontation. A battle we won at great cost. The future is suddenly ours again. Now, we finally have time to breathe.
These are cool transitions.
To remember
Yeah.
those who build a future they'll never see. And as old companions disappear, new friendships will form.
With chickens.
They'll remind us that unity is our greatest strength. Perhaps one day, after the city is safe, Osiris and I will return to a dream we thought we'd lost forever. To make our own exodus into the stars. And explore the universe
Together, holding hands.
together.
Yeah. They just want to retire.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful dream, Saint. One I share.
But unfortunately,
Must be nice to have someone to dream with. Instead, I will vicariously share in your affection.
Yes, well, first we need to identify this new threat.
Come, Guardian. Let's secure what Failsafe needs to finish our analysis.
It is delightful to see you again, Captain. The remote connection to the helm is working perfectly. This place is nice. I can see why you spend so much time here, instead of on Nessus. In my wreckage. I'm thrilled to be working alongside you again, and to be of use to Ikora, Osiris, the Saint Unit, and the Vanguard. One moment, while I
Saint
sync
Unit.
with the VanNet database and see if I
Saint
missed
14.
any major events. Oh, Prince Aldrin resurrected.
yeah.
Sarathun disguised as Osiris. Coalition with Empress Keitel. Pirates?
She was actually very helpful.
Yeah, you missed some stuff.
Rasputin died?
Oh,
We
yeah.
found Neptune, the 15th wish. Faces, Strand, fishing? Clearly, there is much for me to review.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Please
happened.
return to Nessus and begin gathering material on the unusual facts, so that I may focus on processing that novel data. And not everything else.
Greetings, Guardians. You are all captains to me. Please do not compete with each other to establish dominance.
I'll be guiding you through this venture.
Ikora!
Data Guardian. The Vanguard have every faith in you.
I'm also here. I'm always here.
And we always appreciate your help, Failsafe.
Pirates, thieves, they're taking our precious data. I won't stand for it, and neither should you. Data for me means an assist for you.
I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Shadow Legion Paw. You
Tell
fighting.
me what that one does.
We've pulled everything we can from this site. Failsafe. Sweep the area and find our next target.
Data streams are consolidating at a new location. Stand by. Data stream broadcast detected leaving Nessus. Who are they talking to? Why do it like this?
On the Vex. They aren't even trying to conceal the source.
It's a little floating ball of death.
Why not make contact with their own internal networks? No matter. Intercept it, and perhaps we shall have our answers.
You've achieved minimum expectations.
Thanks.
Temporal disturbance detected. And the Vex are jamming my transmat lock. Rude.
It appears there's a limit on how much data we can extract before a heightened security force takes notice. Break their hold.
Data suggests the Vex's last line of defense is Kara's destination. For your reference,
Prismatic.
that one.
Lots of chaos.
Guardian secured.
Failsafe, does this data mention the star that fell from the Traveler?
Initial scans determined it was not a star. A star would have violently annihilated Nessus, among other things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
You know what I meant.
I did say unit. I was employing, humor. Short answer, no. But I am seeing multi-threaded code arranged as clefs.
Clef, you say? The Vex use such strange names. We will find this Clef and crush the answer out of it.
Saint unit. A clef is not a punchable.
I was about to say, I thought it was
Vex,
music.
but a method of musical arrangement. I will send you a diagram.
You believed I was confused, but I was not.
They got both of me.
How it is
Each
I
time.
have caught you
They both
with
got
the
me.
joke. I win.
I like their interaction.
Yeah.
Sample isolated. At your convenience, Captain. Bring it to me for processing. Greetings, Captain. I have been analyzing the Vex data you collected earlier, and it's weird. Yes,
Okay.
it is super weird. If I were to posit an explanation, I would say that Nessus itself is undergoing rapid change on a molecular and geological level.
That can't be healthy.
I have been observing the Nessus Vex for centuries, and their current behavior is utterly unfamiliar to me. I mean, the Vex are a techno-organic mesh of networked consciousness. Unbound by time, inevitable and patient and cruelly ambivalent, etc. What I'm saying is they're decisive, and this feels different. Like they're figuring things out. Something's happening on Nessus, and I'm not sure the Vex are behind it, and that terrifies me.
Because you don't know who's behind it or
Nothing
what's
you
behind
can't
it.
handle, right, Captain? It's an exciting mystery, and I can't wait to figure it out together.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Osiris, do you remember when we knew
Knew what?
That we loved each other.
that we were meant to be together? There was one moment, though it took us time to get to it. But our Hunter Vanguard, so smart, Tallulah, she knew before we did. All our little squabbles and bickering, she saw it first.
Well, I was. Obtuse. Stubborn. I couldn't recognize my own emotions. Then, Tallulah told me to be serious.
You're still kind of obtuse and stubborn, dude.
I remember. So yes, she told me later. Was good laugh.
I'm glad you found it so amusing.
Who could not look back and smile? And I remember your smile then. So knowing. so full of our future together.
What brought these memories on?
I think about others who will have those same moments now that they know they will have a future free from the Black Fleet. Now they have a chance to find love and be happy. Like us.
Oh, you
We can look
romantic.
behind,
Yeah.
but also forward. We cannot see what is coming, but we know it is good.
Don't jinx
Yes,
it.
sir.
Seriously.
About us, yes, since the beginning. Now
No. He means
and always.
you're certain about
Congratulations.
good things always coming?
You have completed researching your first specimen.
I siphoned the radiolaria from a bunch of core samples and stuck them in this as like a representative sample. 2 factions of radiolaria are fighting it out in there. Amoeba versus amoeba. And that's happening all over Nessus.
Their conflict of extermination is producing new mineral structures I can utilize to enhance your equipment. I'm glad you've returned, Captain. I have been studying the data you gathered from Nessus, and I believe I have discovered a new way to help you, so I won't get abandoned again. By analyzing viable radiolaria samples from different sites across the planet, I can determine whether the aberrant behavior of the Vex is a regional phenomenon or something deeper. Of course, to guide you to the correct sites, I would need permission to temporarily promote myself to your commanding officer. Which I have just done, as my parameters include tacit approval.
Come on, Captain. Let me take the lead for a change. It'll be an adventure.
Okay.
All right, Captain. I will now engage my proximity-based sample detection method. Beep. 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 Target located. Please investigate the area.
How excited she gets with her beeps. Beep, beep.
Wait. Something's wrong here. Sorry, Captain. I think I kind of led you into an ambush before. Let me try this again.
Beep, beep.
Beep. Beep.
Awesome.
Beep. Beep.
I want Failsafe to be the voice of Siri when I do Google Maps.
I will
Yeah.
process it and use it as a baseline for our future research. Please deliver it to my mainframe in the remains of the Exodus Black here on Nessus. But be warned, the Vex and Fallen are swarming in increasingly concerning numbers.
Okay.
Captain, my sensors show Vex and House Salvation forces present at the Exodus Black. Oh, this planet loves to torture me.
Don't say that.
Seriously, is that like the special ability? It's pretty sweet. Whatever you summon.
That doesn't sound terrible.
It's just like automatic shooting things for him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Perfect for an ambush. Stay on your guard.
Hey, Captain. Things seem pretty nuts out there in the solar system right now, but don't worry. I've got your back. Initiating
Thanks,
scanning sweep. Please stand by for target acquisition.
Studying each change the Vex force upon Nessus, upon themselves, reveals facets of their schemes. Disrupt them, and retrieve their data for analysis.
Go. This one's on you. Hey, Captain. Keep him alive. He's had it rough lately.
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
pleased to assist, Captain. Captain, subterranean radiolaria flows are converging on this position and disrupting extraction procedures.
Nessus itself brings the Vex to us. Secure their command plates and Failsafe will extract your fire team.
Yeah.
Hello. Captain, there's a Vex mind broadcasting colorful language about me over a subnet transmitter.
What are they saying?
Causing transmat interference.
Where's Mac?
Guardian secured.
Fire team, your data is secure.
Huh. That's weird.
It is not weird. The Guardian does not fail.
No, I mean, normally Vex procedures trickle down from the top minds, you know? But these are all talking to each other instead.
I see. It is strange. We cannot rely on bringing them down by cutting off the head, then. No matter. We have enough fists for them all.
Failsafe briefed me about your progress on Nessus. She seems pleased that things are going so well. I'm concerned they're about to get worse. My Hidden have been studying the
heads up.
Valence, the aurora that spread from the Traveler after the Witness's defeat. I don't have all the answers yet, but we know the object that fell from the Valence emitted an unusual power signature. Unlike anything we've ever seen. We're operating under the assumption that the Nessus Vex took control of it.
You really haven't
Their
seen it
new
all by now?
behavior could be a result of interfacing with an unknown variable. I believe they're unpredictable because they don't yet know how to command this power. But I think they're learning. Give Failsafe all the support she needs. She may be a bit unpredictable herself, but she's our best source of intel on the Vex. We can't afford to be reactive. Stay alert.
Captain, I've checked your messages for you. There are none.
No.
I know how that feels.
So I wrote you one myself.
Aw.
Dear current living captain, after the Cabal dropped a tank on Nessus and you ignored me the whole time, I thought we had beef.
Well, let's just say it's a good thing my armory
I
exploded
thought
when
we
I
had
crashed here.
beef.
But now you're back and we're partners again. So I forgive you.
It's the best message ever.
Please don't leave.
Please don't leave.
Our research has been the most eventful and fulfilling time I've had in centuries of silent abandonment.
Aw.
It's good to be part of a team again.
And Captain, remember, you're part of the team too.
I know what it's like to have to be the strong, silent type. Through no choice of my own. Anyway, if you ever want to chat with someone who is a good listener,
I'm a good listener.
and I have a lot of free time, don't be a stranger.
Research complete, Captain. Extensive analysis of the constellation fragment you collected has deciphered a Vex protocol for data compression and...
Basically, you retain more of that data crammed in your pockets. You know, if you explode.
Your next research task will be available between 3 and 720 hours from now. Greetings, Captain.
Oh, it's closer to
Igor has
3.
requested that I accelerate my studies of the
Yeah,
Nessus
for real.
Vex, so I am overclocking my internals to...
Captain, I'm gonna disengage my socialization filter, if that's okay. Maintaining this uplink takes a lot of power. Yeah, this is better. I'm running those scans Ikora wanted, and I've got some ideas about new sample sites down on Nessus. And hey, I want you to know, I'm glad to be a part of the team again. Working with you and the Vanguard, the whole deal, it's nice. I like to be useful to people. It gives me a reason to, it's part of my programming.
No.
So
Gives
even
you purpose.
if I don't sound excited, know that I am. I am way into it. Anyway, ready when you are. No, filter's not re-engaging. Let's just get going.
Welcome back to Nessus, Captain. I will now re-engage my proximity-based detection method to lead you toward a useful sample.
Don't worry. I refined it after last time. It's a lot more sophisticated now. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Oh, there's boobs.
Beep boop.
The beeps.
Beep
Yes.
boop.
Oh, that's fantastic.
See, I'm telling you, I want
This
failsafe to do
sample
my
will do
GPS.
nicely. I can use this radiolaria to see how far the unpredictable behavior of the Vex is spreading. Attention! A fallen mining expedition. Let me attempt
okay.
to locate another radiolarian spring. Beep boop, 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 beep boop. Okay, more radiolaria. Oh, this is strange. There's definitely something influencing the... Wait, am I getting a call? I'm getting a call!
Aw.
Hello?
Guardian, this is Osiris. It's Saint.
What about
Take me
Saint?
at the helm immediately.
Something not good.
That sounds important. We better go.
Shit.
Yeah.
Saint, come in.
He's gone?
Damn it all. Guardian, I've been unable to get through to Saint. The Vex must be jamming the frequency.
Saint Unit, please respond.
There's no interference. His comms are open. He's just not answering.
That is not like him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong.
There's no answer for you.
I have triangulated the last known coordinates of the Saint Unit. He touched down not far from the Nessus object impact
Scene
site.
14 is not just a scene.
The impact site. Guardian, you know that area. Go back to Nessus and follow his path. Please. Saint can stand against any Vex. But I fear there may be something more sinister at work here.
Of course, because he was starting to feel good and happy.
Ready when you are, Captain.
And it's not allowed in Destiny.
Thank you for
They just
looking
took
into
Cade. They
this,
can't
Guardian.
take Saint too.
It's unlike
Yeah.
Saint to go AWOL. I left Osiris in the helm, against his objections. Nessus is undergoing a rapid metamorphosis. And until we understand the nature of its evolution, I'm not risking any lightless personnel. Guardian, I'm concerned. Saint is one of the Vex's oldest enemies. They hold him in esteem, if that makes sense. If they capture him, it won't be to kill him. It'll go deeper than that. Let's
Jeez.
hope it's nothing.
Way to go dark,
I'll be a eye in
Ikora.
the sky for this op, and failsafe will be tech on the ground. Good luck.
These are the Saint Unit's last known coordinates. He was headed directly into the Well of Flame.
The radiolaria has been drained from this basin. There's no evidence of a fight. Did the Vex just let him pass?
The Saint Unit may have entered peacefully, but it appears the captain will meet violent resistance.
Yeah, looks like it.
I love this part.
Oh my gosh.
Guardian, the Vex are peeling back, retreating under suppressing fire. Those are infantry tactics we normally see from the Cabal or Fallen.
Or Guardians.
Something in their strategic doctrine must have changed. We need to get to Saint right away.
I have isolated the Saint Unit's comms.
But if I am not the real Saint, then who am I?
What?
Saint, come in. Where are you?
Just an error, compounding into the future.
Is he drunk?
The Saint Unit cannot hear us.
If he is, he's not a
He
happy
appears
drunk.
to be engaged with a local signal.
A local signal? This is bringing back bad memories of Lakshmi 2 and the endless
Ooh.
night. I pray to the traveler I'm wrong.
Yeah, me too.
Diverging from the true path, corrupting our timeline.
The Saint Unit's transmission is originating from behind that barrier.
Get us in there, failsafe. Whatever it takes.
I can bypass
whooped his ass.
But the Vex will be absolutely homicidal about it. Please give them back while I work.
Okay.
Time to reclaim what was lost. Time to return us to our rightful future.
Hang on, Saint 14.
Yeah.
Unified in a symphony of consciousness by a benevolent conductor. No divisions, no imperfections. A new age is coming.
Saint, don't go towards the light. Stay with us, buddy.
Retreating Vex from earlier. This must be their final fallback position. Break through, Guardian.
Security protocol successfully bypassed. I am becoming indispensable.
I was never meant to be here. This reality belongs to the real Saint.
We. Saint is dead. I'm only his imitation.
Come on, Saint.
Who is getting in your head?
Saint, can you hear me?
I am not a person. Just a copy of a copy of a copy.
Oh, because he's
Not
Saint
true.
14. Okay.
Who's he talking to?
A new golden age is coming. Free from falsities. Like me.
Come on, big guy. Snap out of it. Osiris is waiting.
Osiris.
Does the name still mean something to you?
Osiris.
There you go. Way to go, Ikora. What did it possess them?
Ikora. Guardian.
I've got you, Saint. Don't worry. Thank you, Guardian.
What had taken a
he
hold
was
of
in
him?
a dark place.
Yeah.
Saint, what did they do to you?
I don't know. A voice spoke to me on Nessus. I could not deny its commands.
That's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It was not like any Vex I have seen. It connected to my mind and called itself the Conductor.
Exo and Vex do share radiolaria as a base material.
Maybe they were interfacing for intel on our operation.
They cared not of our plans. They measured my humanity, my legitimacy.
By the way, the conductor sounds like someone on the blacklist.
What do you mean?
Yes.
They said, "We are a lie, Osiris. The real Saint 14 was not meant to live. You love a forgery."
No, he loves
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Saint,
My existence is in error. You chose me because your saint is dead.
preposterous.
Thank you.
Almost like a simulation.
No,
Oh god, he thinks he's trapped in the Matrix.
you're the man I knew before. To the serial number. In the corridors of time, I only peered into timelines that mirrored our own. I didn't want to pull you away from a happy life or change you. I wanted to rescue you.
See, you're as close as mathematically possible.
Yes.
But
Saint, this doesn't change anything. It's a tactic.
You feel real to me.
We know you. And you know us. You're right where you belong.
But this feeling, this displacement, it rings in my head That voice. I hear it still. I would like to be alone. Alone, please. For now.
Yes.
I'm with you, Osiris. Doesn't feel like that's the best idea.
I know it's useless to tell you not to worry. But try. I'll look into this.
Hey, Captain. Is Saint Unit okay?
No.
It
really.
sounded like that voice. He called it the conductor. Said some stuff that really got to him.
Definitely mess with his head.
I never thought I'd see him shaken up like that. He's always so strong. I figured if something bothered him, he'd just laugh it off.
But I'm sure he'll be fine. He's surrounded by people who care about him. You, Osiris, Ikora, and the whole Vanguard.
Damn right.
No one can stay sad when they're surrounded by that much support.
If only it were that easy.
I assume.
I'll continue processing all the samples you've extracted from Nessus. Now that the conductor has harmed Saint Unit, I have disabled my compassion protocols. We will locate it, and we will make it pay.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Disabled my compassion
I read your
protocols.
theories about
Awesome.
Nessus. I share your concerns.
It is changing rapidly. More so than when the Vex first assimilated it. If Red War records can be trusted. It's not limited to Nessus either. The data and the radiolaria we've collected is mutating. Not a past iteration sweeping over the present Vex. As if they'd always been that way. They are now adapting in real time.
It has to be the impact anomaly. Geppetto managed to map the radiolaria flows while Saint was down there. They're swirling around the impact site for miles below the surface. It's causing disturbances in the planet's EM field, Osiris. The Vex are doing something big.
A test. One that will cost them greatly.
Is he... Do you need anything?
I appreciate your support, but let us focus on this. Saint spoke of a singular voice directing him, a conductor, not a collective. Subterfuge and manipulation are not how the Vex operate. They are cunning, but blunt in their confidence.
You think this test belies a deeper truth?
They coalesce around the impact site, around one point. Something has changed. More than the Vex themselves. But if they found a new leader...
That was my fear as well. I doubt their motives are benign.
Yes. And we will meet them in kind.
Oh, they mess with Saint Fortino. Everyone's got bloodthirsty.
That was the most violent research I have ever seen.
And that Wyvern Shield's combat uplink let me read up on Vex particle manipulation. So it was a win-win.
The witness is dead. There was no predicting what would come next.
Knew it was gonna be something bad though.
But this
Fill
is
that
what we
vacuum.
know. When the witness fell, the Black Fleet's eons of salvation and death surged. Its darkness merged with the Traveler's light, formed first into memory, and then into shape. This impossible object, this echo of the fleet's victims, holds immense power.
Star.
What is left for anyone to find. The echo grants the ability to compel, to control, to command. And with it, the conductor has the potential to turn their threat into our annihilation.
Holy crap.
Well, okay then.
All right.
So much for only good things to come.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
All right, super happy fun times are over. You get like 20 minutes of it. That's it.
If that.
Failsafe's great.
So great. I want her to do all the voiceover, like all the Siri, all the Google Maps, all the, I mean, can you imagine her telling you how to get somewhere, especially if you like screw up and do, having to tell you to turn around and stuff. And they're like, your destination will be on the left in 1 mile. Beep, beep.
Beep boop.
Yeah.
Beep boop.
Oh, she's so great. Just fantastic. And just what we needed.
And like, I mean, come on, AI, why can't you, or like, why can't you get to that sort of like personality level when she goes like to her personality protocols? Like, cause it's still weird,
Yeah.
You still know it's a robot or whatever, but like it is, it's weird, like in a funny way, in a fun way. And just like when she uses like colloquialisms and everything like that, but like in her like fun voice. And it's just, yeah, it's a nice little contrast, to hear the robotic, happy, upbeat voice. And I don't know, it's like, and then also that one moment when she's like, all right, turning off safety protocols.
Yeah, turning off the compassion protocols.
Compassion protocols, yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
This is a great setup and it gave us the problem, but now I'm like really hungry for the next part. I'm like, yeah, okay, her compassion protocols are off. Let's go and let's fuck stuff up and get Saint 14 right in the head again.
Yeah, I knew something was going to happen. Osiris kind of led to it. Like, there's going to be a fallout from this great victory. He led with the fallout, but, there is going to be some aftermath of this that we got to deal with. And the conductor, first of all, great name for this character. And that end shot there with like him holding whatever, like the echoes and like all the Vex. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was a great shot. And kind of like, at first, to me, it was very reminiscent of The Witness and like when you're inside the witness's mind and like all the statues.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just kind of the vibe I got at first. Like, oh, like these are the dissenters or something. But like they're not the dissenters. They are very in line with him and they are not looking at us in a nice way.
It's just fun also that, I mean, the two characters, like if you were just to see the characters in this and not like know too much about the story, but you just get to like quick rundown and breakdown of these characters and like see some scenes from them. Osiris and Saint 14, you would not think would be like the couple, like not even just like together, but just like you wouldn't think that they would bring like, I don't know. Yeah, the like relationship love vibes to it. You probably would have guessed something like Ikora and Zavala, or I don't know, like Anna Bray and but even like, or like, even Eris Morn and the Drifter, like makes a little more sense because like the Drifter you can kind of see it from, and like Eris Morn, it's like, oh, there's like opposites attract or whatever.
Well, I think there's a bit of opposites attract with Saint 14 and Osiris because like Osiris is so, I mean, part of why you wouldn't immediately see it is because like Osiris is so reserved.
Yeah, like
it feels like it would kind of be easy to see Osiris as asexual because he's always like focused on the mission and he's very sort of sometimes like a bit ethereal. So like there's sort of like that removed from human nature element about him. And then like Saint 14 is very human and like very emotional. And so it doesn't seem obvious, but then like as soon as you do it, you're like, oh God, like they balance each other so well.
I hope by the end of this, even though I, love Osiris, love Saint 14, would be sad to see them go. But like, if they left and like had their little, retirement trip around the universe, like it's like them like getting like in a little like RV or whatever and going across the country,
holding hands.
Yeah, holding hands and just seeing the world, checking out all the sites, all the universal parks. You go to
all the galaxy parks.
Yeah, the galaxy parks. I like that. At the end of this, that's what happened to them. This was kind of like this mission or expansion or whatever you want to call it. This chapter was like the end of Osiris and C-14, and you sent them off in their happy way.
Yeah, there was a line in here too that just like it was a line that was kind of a throwaway line. Probably have heard it happen similarly in other installments of Destiny, but for whatever reason, like maybe there was too much going on, I didn't register. But like there was a moment as we were going in to find out what happened to Saint 14, and Ikora said, "I'll be your eyes in the sky, and Failsafe will be your tech on the ground." And I don't know why, for whatever reason, that just landed with me so much. But I was like, oh, I'm in good hands. Like I just felt suddenly like okay, let's go in there. Let's get some Saint 14.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And thanks so much for watching our reaction for Destiny 2. But just keep in mind,
And our reaction is definitely not definitive.